All right, chat. Let's get into it. The next replay. Maybe do you play with a high res? We're going to be really far back, chat. Is this 4K or whatever? It might be. Oh, it's a zoom out thing from Aslan's? Okay. So it's going to look a little weird. A little weird, but anyways, we're playing the Hipper, one of my least favorite ships in this entire game. And let's check out the matchmaking. No CVs, 3 destroyers. Mid-tier, not too bad actually, the matchmaking. And they have a Jean Bart, Freddy, Mass, Bismarck, Hood, with the Hipper, Otago, Atlanta, Grizia, as well as 2 Fletchers and a Kagero. Their enemy team has 1 div with a Lion, Freddy, Alabama, Richelieu, Nagato. Probably a push there on the battleships. Cleveland, Hipper, Fiji, Zara. Kind of a push there. I guess maybe theirs has an advantage. And then Fletcher, Kidda, Kagero, they have better destroyers. They also have a div with Freddy, Kidda, and Kagero. Now, it's a fail div, but they're all fairly solid ships. So it may not be bad. Also, immediately, I do not like going this way. I really despise this side of the map. I think C side of the map is it's such a trap because people tend to go where he's going right now. Now, it's not a bad thing if you get out of there, but what a lot of people end up doing is they get into these islands and then the islands just hold on to them for their entire game, and people just never get out of this side. I really despise this side of the map, although certain cruisers play it well. That's just like radar cruisers, Cleveland's, yada yada, can play this side pretty well. But I really just do not like this side of the map at all. I do not like this side of the map. And unlucky, no AP here. The Alabama repaired. I would have tried to maybe get another fire on him. But so far so good. The positive part is that a lot of the team isn't going this way. That's the worst, is when like you get 8 people that go to this side of the map. It's almost a loss every time. There's a couple of maps that have some very trappy caps, and this is one of them. But that is a very aggressive Alabama. Very aggressive Alabama. It's the holidays, so a lot of premium ships are pretty freaking aggressive. Also the Grizia. His Grizia is YOLOing B cap. What else do they have there? Just the Cleveland? This is when I start using AP. Lions there too. Okay, so we know that the kid is their div is in the middle. This freaking 1 rock. We don't really ever expect Alabama just to push full speed. So it's kind of an awkward spot. We had a game today. Where all they did was push, and our team did not defend it, and it was over very quickly. It works sometimes, but not all the time. They got Nagato killed, nice. See, so he's doing right now what a lot of people don't end up doing is they're afraid to get into positions where they can potentially take damage. Hold on the shot there, but I would probably just put in a salvo here. You don't want this Alabama to get a salvo off on anything, and I don't think he'd even get spotted by anything, because you've lost a bottom tier and a top tier ship so far, which is always not good. Bama's gonna go down, but these guys have no idea he's here. So sneaky right now. And we know a DD's on that cap too, so they gotta be a little careful. It's a Fletcher. Oh, unlucky. 3 overpens on a broadside Fiji. Now this is what the German line has, man. If it does have anything, the Hipper does have, it has good AP. And you're definitely getting rewarded for shooting AP against that broadside cruiser. With all those citadels. Unlucky there. Super unlucky. I was just gonna say that. This is a good time for the fighter plane. So the team is kind of losing pretty heavily here. What are they down? Freddy, Atlanta, Grizia, Fletcher. And probably the Bismarck is gonna die soon. Garo gets the Zara, which is nice. Buys some time for the... I mean, this is where the Hipper can shine, man. It's a German ship that can straight up just stay here, and I don't think the Cleveland has radar at all. German hydro time. So that's one thing a lot of people probably don't do too, is check. Garo going down. Stealth, I was gonna say, he's a stealthy boy. And I think 203s might be able to Citadel the Lion. I'm not 100% sure. So he's German. Yeah, this is, I mean, these things are playmakers. There's some Citadels. And this is why German cruisers are so nasty. This is why they're fairly popular with the ranked. He gets 3. So Royal Navy destroyers. There we go. Bingo bango. That's all he had to do was live through that. That's all he had to do was live through that, and that guy's dead. Boom, boom. Wow, that guy didn't put torps on you too. What a legend. Yeets in the chat. No respect. And you're safe to just push here too. Yep. Doesn't have torps up. Four full pens. 4 full pens. That's one thing I want to see what happened there. 4 full pens for I think no damage. I wanted to see the close quarters expert for the cruiser, see what happened. I'd go south here. I'd farm that Richelieu. You have a brand new smoke. I would have angled south here. Oh, that's not good. Pop the plane. Ooh. This is scary now.
Fighter airborne.
Yeah, this is, he got put in a really weird situation. Does he risk it for the biscuit here? He knows. This is why it's really important to learn your firing and smoke penalty. You have balls. I would have bailed from cap and let the Fletcher cap it. But apparently Kid didn't have torps. What a guy, dude. What a guy. Look at this Fletcher. Even though we kind of wanted the Fletcher in the middle because that's where the destroyer is, but still.
Fighter returning to ship. Well done, Commander. Much obliged.
Popping the expert loader. Very nice on 203s. Hipper on hipper action. Nice. Still, this is still a ship I don't like, but if you can find the situation which you found this game, it's quite punishing. 10 out of 10 DD. Yeah, that DD was a good boyo. And boop.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Probably popped that shot.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Le fromage is going down. From downtown. Here. Yeah, this game is basically in the bag. They do have 2 fairly low ships here. I guess it's not that in the bag. They have 3 very low ships, him being one of them. And they have a Kitakaze still. The Kitakaze can literally kill all these people. I don't know how healthy he is. I wouldn't push here. I would stay behind the Fletcher. The Fletcher's full life. Can let him tank a little bit. Because if that Kagero spots you, and that kid is in smoke, gives the kid a kill.
Acknowledged.
So I'd let this Fletcher get a little bit of a lead. Now we know where the Kagero is. That's good. Yeah, see, this is the scary part right here. Because 4K is nothing for a Kitakaze. This is a couple salvos. So I still would have pushed, but I would have just waited for the Fletcher to go first. Yeah, that kid is super healthy. Yeah, this is the part you didn't want to happen. So that Fletcher spotted him. And going down, but he still got the kill, so it's an okay trade. Now it's Fletcher versus that. But that Fletcher still spotted the Kidda. So if you just give him a little bit more of a buffer, basically, and just stay behind him. Now I know it seems weird to let the destroyer tank, right? But he's super healthy. You're not. It can be scary. Kitakaze's so strong. You let that Fletcher I guess is right on it, but still, Fletcher seems to be playing pretty well. And I would have just let him take the lead there a little bit because you're so low. Now, if you're on 10K, 15K, I mean, who cares, right? The cruiser probably won't get you then. But save yourself on that. Just, I mean, you're still going to be able to, with a hipper, because German cruisers are so accurate that even at 10K, 12K, you're going to be able to snipe them. So overall, solid game, man. You found the situation to be really aggressive. German cruisers, hard to citadel with the throwback armor up close. So you pushed in, survived the salvo, used the torps. GG's, men. GG's. Very, very good. Hipper, a ship I hate, but can't hate that game. So GG's, man.